A lot is happening in Fani Willis's Fulton County, Georgia, sweeping criminal RICO case, where Trump, along with his 18 co-defendants, are charged with all sorts of crimes. 4 people have pled guilty, and Trump is now filed his immunity claim, saying he's immune from prosecution there too, because he doesn't think the law applies to him. He thinks that a president or a former president cannot be prosecuted criminally, and that he is different from every single other person who resides or lives or is a citizen of the United States, where the rest of us all will be held accountable for crimes that we commit. But he believes that because he was president and is a former president, that, as he has said in his own words before, that he could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and nothing would happen to him. And so far, he's right. Although he's been indicted 4 times, he does not seem to suffer any consequences. And he is now asking the court in Georgia to find the same thing he's arguing federally, saying he's immune from prosecution. And so that is where he is and what he is doing. In the meantime, Fani Willis is continuing to prepare her case and get ready for trial. And as we know, 4 of the individuals who he was charged with, who, along with all the others, have pled guilty, mostly his attorneys who were charged along with him. And one of them was Jenna Ellis, who, if you recall, she had a very tearful plea, and when she pled guilty, she was very, very contrite compared to the others. She was very much tearing up and sounded like and looked like she was crying. But what she pled guilty to, if you recall, aiding and abetting false statements. She received 1 to 5 years and 5 years probation, a $5,000 fine, 100 hours of community service, an apology letter, and she had to testify. Now, the apology letter was one that I couldn't wait to read. Actually, for all of them, because all the ones who pled guilty, they had to do this apology letter. It's not something I'm really familiar with. It's not something that we do here in New York typically. So I thought, oh, that's kind of a nice touch. Let's see what they have, what they say. Because she was so contrite and tearful in her plea, where she admitted to lots of facts, actually, much more than what for example, Ken Chesborough, when he pled guilty, admitted to. I thought for sure her apology letter would be much better than the others, which I have to say were these abysmal one-line, kind of pathetic apology letters. It made me think, what's even the point of having someone do an apology letter if it's going to be this ridiculous and pathetic, to be honest.
2024 is finally here, and that means we can enjoy 2 of the most popular American pastimes: building new habits for the new year and silently complaining when people say Happy New Year a week into January. When it comes to new habits to improve your life and our planet, I have a great one: switching to real bamboo toilet paper. If you're still using conventional toilet paper in your home, there's no better time to dump the stuff that contributes to deforestation and switch to Real's 100% bamboo toilet paper. And best of all, Real is an easy resolution because once you make the switch, there's no more work. It's always shipped free to your door in plastic-free packaging, and with a hassle-free subscription, it comes exactly when you need it. You'll never have to worry about running out at home or forgetting to buy any at the store. When you use Real, it doesn't feel like you're sacrificing something to help the earth. In fact, it feels like an upgrade. Bamboo is the perfect material for toilet paper. It's amazingly soft and strong, and because the plant regenerates like grass, we're not killing trees just to make something that we use once and flush down the drain. Real partners with One Tree Planted, and with every box of Real that you buy, they are funding reforestation efforts across the country. So unlike the other TP that cuts down trees, Real is helping to actively plant them. I love the way Real feels, and Scout's honor. It feels like true upgrade from what I was using before. Real paper is available in easy, hassle-free subscriptions or for one-time purchases on their website. All orders are conveniently delivered to your door with free shipping and 100% recyclable, plastic-free packaging. If you head to realpaper.com/legalaf and sign up for a subscription using my code LegalAF at checkout, you'll automatically get 30% off your first order and free shipping. That's REELPAPER.com/legalAF or enter promo code LegalAF to get 30% off your first order plus free shipping. Let's make a change for good this year and switch to Real Paper. Real is paper for the planet.
But the one we hadn't seen yet was Jenna Ellis. And remember what she pled guilty to was what was basically that there were all these lies that she perpetuated, right? That there were 96,000 mail-in ballots counted and 2,500 felons voted illegally, et cetera. All the numbers, they went through them in detail, and that she is going to, I think, cooperate against Rudy Giuliani, and she is going to cooperate against everybody else because she kind of threw him under the bus when she said she was relied on other lawyers who had many more years of experience. Her role was mostly media, and she should have made sure that her facts were true, that in fact it was true that 10,315 dead people voted when she testified before the Georgia Senate with Giuliani and others, right? All these facts that she testified to were ones that now she realizes and admits are wrong and were lies. Anyway, she said, so she kind of threw Giuliani under the bus when she did that. But her apology letter was just pathetic, absolutely pathetic. She said, "To the people of Georgia, I apologize for my actions that gave rise to this incident. Sincerely, Jenna Ellis." I mean, what's the point of an apology letter if that's really what you have to say? And again, you know, because what she said in court, now let's just remember what she said. She said, "Thank you, Your Honor, for the opportunity to address the court. As an attorney who's also a Christian, I take my responsibilities as a lawyer seriously. I endeavor to be a person of sound moral and ethical character in all my dealings. In the wake of 2020 election, I believed that challenging the results on behalf of President Trump should be pursued in a just and legal way. I endeavored to represent my client to the best of my ability. I relied on others, including lawyers with many more years of experience." So that's who she was throwing under the bus, Giuliani in particular, than I think she was also throwing Ken Chesebro under the bus too, by the way, to provide me with true and reliable information, especially since my role involves speaking to the media and to legislators in various states. What I did not do, but should have done, Your Honor, was to make sure that the facts other lawyers alleged to be true were in fact true. And in the frenetic pace of attempting to raise challenges to the election in several states, including Georgia, I failed to do my due diligence. I believe in and value election integrity. If I knew then what I know now, I would have declined to represent Donald Trump in those post-election challenges. I look back on this whole experience with deep remorse. For those failures of mine, I've taken responsibility before the Colorado bar who censured me, and now I take responsibility before this court and apologize to the people of Georgia. I mean, that is a much more fulsome apology, right? Don't forget Ken Chesebro also said, "I apologize to the citizens of the state of Georgia and of Fulton County for my involvement in count 15 of the indictment." Another pathetic apology letter. So I just, again, I expected more from her, especially because it seems like she's going to be cooperating, and you can cross-examine her with that apology letter, because it's kind of a fake apology letter, but you could do numbers with her against her as a skilled defense attorney. But it is what it is. It makes me think that her apology is not a real apology. Really, what she's upset about is getting caught. She's not really upset about what she did. She wishes she hadn't gotten caught, and she's just deflecting and placing blame on others. So that's what you have here. Those are even the best MAGA people are still, I still think fall short. But I'm Karen Friedman Agnifilo with Legal AF. Join us every Wednesday and Saturday. Thanks so much for listening.
Hey, Meidas Mighty. Love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram at MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.